They ambushed our whole company, like about 4 or 5 Viet Cong, and actually had our whole company pinned down. They had a perfect setup, and we were in a company column, and there was a hedgerow and a road on this side, and there's a big rice paddy, and they had a machine gun position on the other side of the rice paddy. And inside and along this hedgerow, there was an opening of about 30 yards. And I was like next to the last in the column of the company, and we come out of the jungle stuff, and we hit this it was like a cobblestone road. It came out and hit it, and it made a sharp right, and it went way down, about a quarter of a mile, and then went back up in the hills. And the signal for the machine gun guys to open up was once everybody was inside the ambush thing, they had a Viet Cong set up. I mean, he was so close to us back in the rear there that when he shot to set off the thing, I thought the guy's rifle went off behind me, because sometimes, you know, guys' rifles go off accidentally. They don't put on safety, and they, you know, screw around in the bush or something, and they go off. And I thought it was the guy behind me. So I turn around and go, "You dumb, dumb shit," and all of a sudden the guys open up with a machine gun on the rest of the company going down this road. And by that time I realized, we were in an ambush, and so we just all dropped to the ground and just started firing out, every direction you could think of, and just put some firepower out there. Hopefully, might hit them or scare them or something. And so when we did that, I don't know whether we hit this guy or, I mean, he was close. And he didn't hit nobody. He didn't even shoot anybody. And so we didn't hear any more shooting come from this way, and we kept shooting and stuff, and nobody was paying attention, but the whole company took off and ran, out the other end of this ambush and up on this hill. But by the time somebody turned around, we were just around the corner. But there's about 4 of us. So by the time somebody looks around, well, hell, we're the only ones back there, and the rest of the company's, 400 yards down the trail. So we go, hey, we got to get the hell out of here, So we got up and we took off, and we got to that spot, where this machine gun had been firing across it. All these guys running across there. They must have been the worst gunners in the world, I guess. I don't know how much ammo they spent, but I mean, just constant. So we got to there, we stopped, we're going, oh shit, we got to run across this thing. And it was one time I thought for sure I was probably going to get shot or wounded or something. It was going to be then. You'd get back and you'd take a run, and you'd try and hit that opening on the run, and it was like every time your foot hit the ground, this guy would be shooting. It was just a pow, 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 all the way across that stupid thing.
He was shooting at you.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, we're the only one going across there. He shot everybody that went across there. He never hit one person. The whole company made it out of this ambush, and they never wounded anybody. But here's the ironic part of this whole thing. The whole company makes it through this ambush without anybody getting hit. We go up on top of this hill, we set up a big perimeter, and we call in Puff, with the Gatling guns.
Yeah.
Big waves. I mean, so he comes in, it's just about dark. So he comes in, so the word goes around, we got to light up our positions where we're at. So everybody's got a little flashlight on each position, and they got it shined up. So he sees where we are, and he's just working this area down over here. I mean, just, it's beautiful to watch. It's just like solid tracers all the way to the ground when this thing goes off. And it just comes down in big waves, of bullets. So he worked this area for like, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. And finally the word came around to turn out the lights that, he was going to call it quits and go in. Well, everybody got the word except one position over here on this side of the perimeter. I was over on this side. So I'm looking up at him, he's just flying over, looking over, and he opens up, and I'm going, son of a bitch, this guy, he's going to come close, And just to everybody's luck, he just clips that one side of the perimeter there when he opens up and shoots all 3 guys on that position there. And that was the ironic part about this thing, is that I probably saw, by the time I was over there, I probably saw as many guys killed and wounded by our own people than I did the Viet Cong. just due to lack of communication, screw-ups, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he shot all 3 of these guys. Didn't kill them. Didn't kill them. Shot one guy, paralyzed one guy. He shot him through the back and wounded the other 2 guys, I think, in the arm or leg or something. But didn't kill them, but shot all 3 of them.
That's surprising.
But if he'd have started on this side of the perimeter and went across, well, shit, he'd wiped out half the company, at least. But, you know, that was the, you know, here we just run out of, we get out of an ambush with nobody getting hurt, and we go up there and then we come and shoot 3 of our own guys. And it's dumb shit stuff.